My turn.
Yes.
I came out with a record about a year ago, and the title of the record is "The Sun Without the Heat." And yeah, I'm proud of the album, but I wanted to sing this song in this moment with these people. The song was inspired by a quote by Frederick Douglass in 1857. He gave a speech, and he was speaking to a room full of white abolitionists. And I read this quote in a book called Liberated to the Bone by a writer named Susan Raffo. And I highly recommend the book. But in it, she quotes Frederick Douglass, and in that speech that he gave, he said, "You want the crops without the plow, you want the rain without the thunder, and you want the ocean without the roar of its waters." And I kept on thinking, I immediately thought, like, those are the lyrics to a song. I just have to figure out what the song is called, and I have to figure out the fourth verse. And I thought about it, and I said, you can't have the sun without the heat, and then that became the title of the record, and that became the title of this song. But the thing that I really appreciate about what he was saying was that it's going to take more than us saying that we want change. We're going to have to create it. And in this moment, I think that's a really apt message for this moment, but I want us to feel encouraged to look to the people in our lives and in our communities who are creating that change, and to support them and to support each other. You want the crops without the plow, you want the rain without the thunder, you want the ocean without the roar of its waters. Can't have the sun without the heat. Nothing that I say hasn't been said before. Nothing that I feel hasn't been felt before. These wounds are so old. These wounds are so old. These wounds are so old. These wounds. You want the crops without the plow. You want the rain without the thunder. You want the ocean without the roar of its waters. Can't have the sun without the heat. So much waste, so much waste. The waste of the city, in the city lights, weighing so heavy on our minds. 'Cause nothing is right, and there's so much wrong. Only we can't change ourselves. The road is so long. These wounds are so old. These wounds are so old. These wounds are so old. These wounds. Thank you.